Welcome to the Healing Path. I'm Dreamseer 444. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm asking guys, if you are new to my channel, please leave it in the comments so that I can welcome you. Don't forget, if you're interested and you like the content that I have, please follow me here. Subscribe, hit the bell, like, share, comment. If you like the music on my channel, you can go to my music channel. I currently have two. One is the topic page that is generated through automatically, and it has all of my music. And then I have a separate page that I'm still building. Eventually they will merge together, but they haven't merged yet. But you can follow me, Karen Givens Music. With that being said, let's take a look here and see what's coming towards the collective here. Oh, you have an air sign. Yeah, lots of air. Somebody with air placements, or you could be an air sign here. All right, there could be something that's up in the air right now with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also seeing an air sign and someone being open to love, or someone feeling like they let love slip away with an air sign. Take this how it resonates here. What's going on here with love in the air? Love in the air, open to love and letting love slip away. Strategy, games, contemplating. So I could read this different ways. I could say that there is an air sign, or someone who was dealing with an air sign who is letting love slip away because of the strategies, the games that they're playing, or something that they were contemplating has cost them. Or there's something pertaining to an air sign where somebody is open to love and they're trying to contemplate on how to approach someone and let them know that, hey, I'm open to love, I'm ready for love. Yeah, like I am ready for love. So someone could be trying to communicate with someone telepathically as well. Okay, so somebody here needs to open their mouth and say how they feel. If they feel like they're letting love slip away with someone, then they need to let them know. Stop playing these mind games where you're trying to intuitively connect with someone without opening your mouth and saying something. Also, I'm getting that someone has been in a state of confusion about whether they love someone or not, whether they want to be with someone or not. It's given like somebody is having an aha moment. Yeah, somebody here was emotionally immature, had some type of fear of intimacy, or they have a fear of intimacy. But even though this came out in the reverse, I feel like someone wants to take a chance. I feel like someone is growing up emotionally, finally, of what I'm hearing. I don't know why I said finally, because I think some of you are like finally. Like finally someone gets it. Finally someone is maturing here, and they are realizing that they've let love slip away from them. Maybe because of some type of, maybe someone wanted control. Maybe somebody thought that love was control, or having power over someone, or making someone feel like they needed them, or something has happened with someone. Their way of thinking about love is distorted, or was distorted in the past. Now I see someone who was in heavy thoughts because they were emotionally immature, or they were afraid to really invest in a relationship. They have let love slip away. Now I feel like someone wants to overcome that. Someone's overcoming this way of thinking. So someone could be doing their healing here. This is someone who used to jump to conclusions about a lot of things. Someone who's now in despair over the fact that they may have taken something too far, or they jumped to conclusions about someone who really did love them. Wow. Yeah, so Someone effed around and found out here that they had real love. They had that Mary J. Blige, real love. And they, oh yeah, because they're going through a spiritual awakening. Someone could be transitioning. Hopefully it's just a spiritual awakening. Someone's transitioning out of an old mindset into a new mindset. Because this is a transitioning card and an elevation card. So this could be someone who is, yeah, I feel more of an awakening. I don't feel like someone's getting ready to leave here, you know. Maybe somebody's fearful for me to say that. Maybe somebody's afraid that they're going to leave this earth and not find the true love that they want because, you know, maybe because of the way they were thinking about relationships. They view relationships in a distorted way, or they played games with so many people they let love just completely slip away from them. Now someone feels alone and they're in despair and they're wanting to open themselves up to love. You have surprise out here. Surprise, gift, and celebration. So I feel like something is coming to someone. Let's take a look. What's the surprise here? Surprise, gifts, and celebration. What's this? It may just be a surprise to someone that this person is elevating, that this person is may even be talking different. Three of Cups with the Hermit, with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Coins. So I'm immediately hearing that somebody is getting their shit together here. All right. This could be a friend. This could be someone who you associated yourself with, or, you know, this could be you. You could be this person who's awakening to the fact that, hey, if I don't adjust my attitude or change the way I see things, hey, I'm going to leave this earth all by myself. I don't feel like that is true. I feel like love is coming for someone. Three of Cups, the Hermit. So someone could be ghosting some type of friendship situation. Okay, some friends. You could have ghosted some people in the past. I feel like someone is soul searching here. I feel like someone is isolating themselves so that they can really think about their choices, their decisions. Somebody's going through an awakening. They may have had a come to Jesus moment or something like that, and they're ready to turn the page. They're ready to start a new chapter in their life. Someone here is having to learn how to embrace being single. So someone here may have never really been single, like on their own and doing for themselves. And I feel like it has irritated this person, but it's put them in a place where they're in heavy thoughts about their life. That they, you know, this time alone, being single is not a bad thing. I feel like some people look at it that way. You have the Queen of Coins with the Hangman. So there could be an earth sign that someone, you know, could be stuck on. If it's not an earth sign, there is a Queen of Pentacles, a Queen of Coins here. Someone who is very down to earth. Someone who is could be well off, materialistic, you know, money wise. And then there's a Hangman here. This is someone feeling stuck, someone having to surrender. So there could be someone who surrendered this connection here with this person. I feel like that's for a small few of you. Someone could surrender the connection here with this person, or this person surrendered a connection here with someone who was very down to earth, stable, someone who was very, like, this is a very responsible, well-kept woman here. Okay? And someone may have been on the fence about this person. Someone may, or this person was on the fence about whoever this is. Someone could have been in a marriage before. But I feel like that did not sustain. Okay? This Hangman energy gives of someone who is just fed up. So someone could have been fed up with someone and gave up and just said, I'm done. I don't want this anymore. I'm out. And I feel like someone is being left alone, and they're learning how to be single and live this life, and it's driven them crazy. But I feel like this is what someone has needed to change their perspective, is what I'm getting. Surprise with Three of Cups. There could have been a recent birthday or some celebration here. Yeah, someone could have recently celebrated their birthday. So someone could be a Pisces or Aries. So I don't know if something happened around someone's birthday or what, but I don't know. Surprise gifts, Three of Cups. So someone could have had a lot of friends that they hung with, and it looks like someone just completely isolating themselves because they're realizing that something in their life needs to change, whether they need to release these friends. Why is the Three of Cups out here, though? Like, release these friends, and in order for them to allow real love into their life, they have to cut ties with certain individuals. The Eight of Swords. This is someone who feels trapped. You know, they feel helpless and they feel stuck in some type of circle, community. Three of Cups. Some type of community that they feel stuck in. Some type of lifestyle. And I feel like it's going to surprise people that someone does not want to be a part of this anymore. With the Page of Wands out here, someone could be, you know, curious about something totally different now. You know, like, you know what? I don't look at this with the World card. Somebody is wanting to see what's out here when it comes to commitment, love. Like, somebody doesn't want to keep entertaining some type of community or friendship circle anymore. Somebody wants something that's successful, that sustains, that lasts a long time. Maybe in the past someone did not have this on their mind. Someone wants to feel whole here with the World card. Someone's not feeling whole. This could be someone who's successful, Nine of Coins. This could be someone who has a lot of security here. Someone who could get a lot of attention. This could be someone who is abundant already, but they look to be single. What's the main reason why this person has been in this energy? Single. King of Cups in the reverse. So it could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but this is in the lower vibration. This person here either has some type of imbalance, or they have some way of thinking when it comes to relationships that makes them emotionally unavailable. Two of Wands hit the floor. This is someone who I feel like struggles to make decisions. And I feel like they often make poor decisions when they do. Okay? This is someone who is experiencing delays in their life because of the manipulation that they have caused in relationships with other people. This is someone who could be insecure, very defensive, and this person here could also have trust issues with people. So, and this is someone who has trust issues because of the way, for some of you, the way they have treated people. They expect people to do the same thing to them. So this person here was emotionally immature and had a fear of intimacy because either they were played, somebody could have played them, someone who they could have been in a relationship with or had a child with, or this person feels this is this way because of how they manipulated situations in their life. And I feel like this is someone who has been trying to avoid karma because they know that they didn't do right by a lot of people. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune comes out as soon as I say that. Yeah, so someone is, I feel like somebody is going through a type of karma, whether they want to admit it or not. Somebody's going through some changes in their life, and I feel like this despair and this awakening is happening because someone needed to change their way of treating people. Somebody's going through karma. I'm not laughing, but it feels to me like someone is going through this because of their own manipulative ways towards people. And now they want love. They want somebody. They're like, you know, they're wondering if they're going to have to be alone. King of Coins in the reverse, Nine of Swords in the reverse. So someone was heavily unstable, emotionally, financially. Somebody could be going through this right now. So if they were not like this in the past, they are up. Their life could be upside down. King of Cups in the reverse, King of Coins in the reverse, Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is someone here who wants to put an end to some cycle of despair. It's like somebody feels like they're living a nightmare. All because they're alone. Because I feel like whoever this is, they did this to themselves. Eight of Swords. This is someone who was in denial. Maybe that somebody loved them, or they were in denial that they needed to come out of some circle, community, some type of lifestyle, or whatever this is that they were involved in. They were in denial and feeling stuck. Now this person is experiencing, like, maybe this person was a corrupt, maybe this person was a thief, very materialistic or something like that, and they want to come out of this energy, but they have to go through some type of karma here, and the karma that they're going through has had them off balance financially, emotionally, in so many different ways, and they really want to come out of it. What's this? Page of Cups. So this could be someone who was very childish. What's the Page of Cups? Or someone wants to apologize to. Someone could be apologizing or trying to find ways to apologize to people now that they're going through this karma. Someone is having to look at themselves. Well, Seven of Wands, someone doesn't want their apology. I feel like someone is protecting themselves from someone. I'm hearing someone saying, you know, hey, I just wanted to apologize. And somebody is like, no, you just stay over there. Thank you, but no thank you. So, yeah, someone doesn't want to be bothered with someone. Three of Swords. Yep, Page of Swords. Yep, someone's starting to see that they broke their own heart here by hurting other people. Something that someone sees about themselves. It's like a mirror being shined on someone. Something that someone sees about themselves is heartbreaking to them. Someone is really being forced to... And someone doesn't like the picture that people have painted about them. If you're this person, I'm going to say, you know, you have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself first. If you know that you have changed, you're not this person anymore, and you're fighting so hard to come out of this energy, and people don't see you the same. Maybe you were manipulative in the past and people couldn't trust you. I feel like someone is ready to change, and I feel like it's hard for them because of the picture that they have painted with people already. I feel like you know, if this is you, forgive yourself and move on. Maybe you don't need to try to revisit the past. Maybe it's time for you to move on to new, you know, new things. Surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So I feel like this is the advice here for someone. Someone needs to know if you've changed and you know that you're not this person anymore, and it's irritating you that someone or people don't see you the same. I mean, don't see you as, you know, a changed person. You're being asked to surrender to inner peace. You know, be accepting of yourself and loving towards yourself. You know, people will begin to see that positive change in you. You don't have to force it down anyone's throat. And it also says surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So someone needs to get out and do something positive, something fun to take their mind off of what they have been going through. This could definitely be a cross-watcher reading, but take it how it resonates, okay? Because for some of you, you know, you're coming out of this energy of being a player. And for some of you, you were this person who left someone alone. You could be this Queen of Pentacles here that isolated yourself from a spouse who is very manipulative, who could have done something financially to exploit the relationship or exploit. I'm hearing something about exploiting. Yeah, they did something for some of you that caused instability in your home or in your life here. Okay? And this person may want you to see them different here, but you don't. I feel like you could be at this place where you're just you've turned away from this person. It says surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So someone is being asked to surrender to stubbornness here, so that you would be able to see a situation different. If this is your spouse and you're wanting to work things out with this person and you're refusing to see the change with this person because you're holding on to some things from the past, then you have to deal with that within yourself. Because I see someone who has a desire to change, and I see someone who's setting boundaries with them to not come near them. So I feel like someone may want to, maybe someone try to surprise someone for their birthday, or try to surprise someone with a gift or something like that, and someone is just not going. Someone is not, you know, at a place where they're healed enough to accept that someone has changed, and that's their choice. You can't tell a person how to heal or when to heal. I totally get it. I feel like if you really can't see past this person, you know, issues or things that they have caused in your life, then no, maybe you should not reconcile or revisit this situation anymore. You know, because I feel like with the Queen of Coins out here and the King of Coins, this could be someone facing divorce, separation here. Okay, because it looks like there's some type of connection here with two people, and it looks like it was serious, or supposed to be. Okay, but if you don't feel that you can forgive this person or see them as anything but the mistakes that they made, I don't know if it's gonna work. You know, I'm trying to, you know, start to see things from different angles, and because I know that I'm reading for different people, different situations. If you know that you've changed, you know, you may have to let a cycle close out from the past and, you know, finish off your healing, go towards something new. Somebody is obsessively thinking about this and getting frustrated. Yeah, it says if you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Someone needs to turn things over to God or to their belief system, you know, whatever they believe in, because it's becoming frustrating to someone. You even see it here where somebody's so frustrated in despair. And I feel like it's someone who's trying to convince someone that they have changed. My thing is, all you got to do is walk the walk. My brother, my sister, walk the walk and talk the talk. Live your life. Because, you know, those people who may have been wronged in the past may not want to heal this with someone who betrayed them before, and that's their rights. So someone has to understand that people do have the right to say no, to not accept them back, whether they changed or not. That's something that someone has to accept. But I can hear someone saying, but I'm different, I'm changed. Yeah, I get it. Please understand that people do have the right to say no. That they don't want to revisit, you know. And so some of you may have this conversation with someone. Some of you may have a conversation with someone who wants to wants to be back friends again, wants to be in a relationship with you again, but you remember what this person did or how they were, and something makes you feel like you don't need to revisit it, or that you just need time, because the Queen of Pentacles with the Hangman is someone having to see something from a different perspective, to look at something different here. It's also someone who's letting go and sacrificing a situation. So, you know, someone may need time to decide for themselves whether they want to be friends again, whether they want to try to revisit a relationship. And they have every right to do so, especially if they were the one manipulated in the situation. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. I hope that this message helps someone and brings some clarity to the situation, because I feel like, you know, there are different people in this story going through different emotions about one situation. But I hope I've been able to help someone. All right. So, guys, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think. If this relates to you, and even if it don't relate to you, I would like your feedback on this message, guys. Your communication, your opinions are very important to me. Thank you guys so much for your time and your support, and I'll see you on the next one.